Hi, my name is John Paul Jackson, and I just want to take a moment to thank you for tuning into Jonah's website and her Facebook and tweets that she's been sending out. And as you know, many of you have sent in dreams and visions that you've had that she's requested that you send in, and she's asked me to interpret some of those. So we're going to take a dream right now from Tina, and Tina is from Maryland. So we're going to read Tina's dream, and I believe the Lord will give me an understanding of what the dream means. Tina actually had two dreams that she sent in, kind of very short ones in the same package here. I have these two dreams, and I've had them more than once, and sometimes I've wondered what they mean. I was in a mall in the first dream. I was in a mall, and I was feeling okay, but I had this awareness something was about to happen. I was thinking the mall might be quieter or seem quieter than it had been before, and suddenly the lights went dim and the mall itself began to shake. It sounded like thunder or maybe a trumpet. It was very loud. Next thing, I'm looking at an elderly lady who is scared, and I put my arm around her and I say, "Don't be afraid, it's Jesus and He's coming." I'm looking around, fully expecting to see Him with excitement and fear. Then the dream ends. Basically, this dream is pretty well self-explanatory, Tina. You're being prepared for the coming of the Lord. The coming of the Lord is when we're not going to particularly be anticipating it. Something is happening that you're going to be involved in. There's a shaking that's going to come on before this event takes place, or as this event approaches. You're going to see a shaking that takes place in this land. And it reminds me, as I was reading your dream, I was reminded by the Holy Spirit about Jesus when He said in Luke 17, He said that as it was in the days of Noah, they were eating and they were drinking, they were giving in marriage, they were doing all the normal things of life, and suddenly things begin to change. God's preparing you to help other people as things begin to change. We're living in the last days, and in this last days, you're being prepared as a servant of the Lord to help others walk through it. Now, Tina, you also had a second part to this dream, and here's what it said. This next dream has me more puzzled. I seem to be in a stream of water that comes up a little above my ankles, and it seems okay there. Then I look around, and there's people standing in the water, though not very many. And there are people also standing on the shore, which there seem to be more people there, and more people on the shore. When I look at the people on the shore, I feel pain, and I'm somehow hurt, and I'm not sure why. I don't want to go to them when they call me, and I've had this dream more times than I can remember. Well, Tina, this basically says this. In Ezekiel 47, Ezekiel prophesies about a time coming when there will be water proceeding out of the sanctuary of the house of the Lord. This water first starts off at ankle deep, then it moves to knee deep, then it moves to the waist deep, and then it becomes a river so deep that the only way you can get through it is to swim. What your dream indicates is that you're standing, and there's happening the last days ministry, you might say. There's ankle deep right now. Things are beginning to happen. The water's beginning to flow. You're ankle deep, but you know what? There's people on the shore, people not in the water, not in the move of God, and they're beckoning you to come. They want you to come join them, and what is happening is you don't want to join them, and you're not supposed to join them, actually. Why? Because you're supposed to stay in the flow of the Spirit. If you'll stay in the flow of the Spirit, the Lord's going to work on your behalf, and He's going to make changes to the people that are on the shore. But here's the key. Don't feel guilty about not joining the things of the world. Don't feel guilty about not joining people who don't understand the flow of the Spirit. They always are going to want to pull you out of the Spirit into their own understanding of what is happening. So stay in the water. It's going to rise to your knees. It's going to get even higher. It's going to become a river that you can jump in, a spiritual river of the Lord. Well, that's an incredible dream. So, Tina, if you'd like to find out more about dreams and visions, keep watching what Joni's doing. At the same time, you might want to check out some of the things that I'm saying. Look to streamsministries.com. That's streams, plural, ministries, plural, .com. And God bless you, Tina.